welcome to another vlog. I have been doing a lot to my kitchen and sadly I didn't record a lot of it, but I figured I am only like a small portion of it through, so I figured I would start recording the rest of it because I am putting up the rest of the window trim right now and then tomorrow we're going to be tiling, and then after that I need to finish the painting, so I will show you guys what I've done so far, which really isn't a whole lot, but I'll just show you what I've done and what needs to be finished, and hopefully Bluey in the background there isn't too loud. Okay, so it is a mess in here because my dishwasher is also broken, but I have started a little bit of painting. I'm gonna be painting that thing white, and we will be eventually replacing the trim. We're just not doing it all right now. We're doing a little bit of trim at a time because the whole thing needs to be replaced in here, but I've taken the trim off of there. I started painting that one white, but it's only one coat, so you can tell it obviously is gonna need probably quite a bit, but I'm thinking I'm gonna put the trim up right now. We've had that large hole where we had, I don't even really know what it's called. These things that cover that up. We have that because it is a modular home, so you can see I painted over one of those there on the other side. Should have, maybe, I might consider mudding the other side too, and then painting over that, but I guess to be determined. And then I also have a shelf that is going to go above there as well, so, and then all of this is going to be getting tiling, so, and I might start tonight, I don't know, I gotta put covers all over the counters, and obviously I have just stuff on there I need to clean off, but I will, I obviously need to just pick up some of the stuff that's laying out and then get the counters covered for the tiling tomorrow so that if anything spills for whatever reason that, you know, that won't be a problem. I also probably need to pull my oven forward because I was worried that I might need to mud that one back there, but it looks like it's not too bad. So I'll probably wait to push my oven forward until I get to that side, but I will also need to wipe down the walls, and so yeah, so just kind of general prep stuff tonight, and then I'm gonna get that trim up because we are tiling a lot of it tomorrow. I don't know how much I'm gonna get through, but I just wanna, it'll be easier for spacing to know, and I don't have to kind of estimate. I'll have that up there, so I'm gonna do that right now, maybe before dinner, at least the bottom piece, and yeah, wish me luck. Never done it, so here we go. Okay, so the nails are in. I gotta figure what it is people use to cover that up. I did have a little mishap there, but yeah, it's not so bad. Only bad news is this top piece is like almost half an inch short. I actually brought it, I had them cut it at Menards, and unfortunately I wish I would have been able to do it myself. I think the person that helped me, I don't think they told me they don't normally do like angles and cuts for trim and stuff like that. I had just heard that they do cut wood for you if you need it, so I tried that, and yeah, unfortunately it's quite a bit short. It's like half an inch, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. It would really suck to have to go buy another $10 worth of trim for that one spot, but it might have to be done, so I guess we'll see. But yeah, I have nothing else to add. I just kind of needed this to be done so that when I do the tiling tomorrow that I'll have the trim up and I'll know the measurements and stuff. I also wanted to note too, they cut this backwards, so it's like the wrong edge, and also this one was pretty short too. That one was like 1/4 inch short. I kind of made that one work by like pushing it forward a bit, kind of gave it a little bit more lift, but I don't know, maybe I should just go back and have them cut two different ones completely for those two sides, so guess we'll find out. And these two gotta go to bed. So, you ready to go sleep? Ready for some sleep, Chase?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, good morning. It is the next day and I have prepped most of the counters except for this one over here because I'm still finishing up a few dishes. And then I have taken out the tile cutter and have attempted to start cutting some of them just to get that started. Try to get it figured out. So I got like a little setup going on over here. I'll show you. So these ones I cut successfully. I mean, the edge isn't perfect, but I imagine with like grout and stuff, it's really not gonna be noticeable. But so this right here makes up just about 12 inches. So I need to cut one of these directly in half. Well, pretty much a whole row is gonna be going directly in half there. So I'm trying to figure that out. I'll show you the tile cutter I have. You want more cheese, Hazel? Here. Hazel, this is what you wanted? Okay. So, this is the tile cutter I have. And this was when I tried to cut it lengthwise. This is what happened. So, I'm kind of waiting. I tried to score this one myself because it does have underneath there a little thing to kind of score the tile before you cut it. But I'm just thinking it wasn't very easy for me to use it. I don't know. I'm having my mom and stepdad come and help me later because they've done this a few years ago. So with that being said, I just kind of attempted on one. It broke. I might try on this one that I hand scored with like with a whatever they're called, one of those knives. So and yeah, this whole section has been prepped, this side, and this is to be determined. I also need to turn the power off and take all these outlets out. So hopefully I can still have our TV on and be able to do this because it's kind of keeping the kids occupied while I do this right now. So I guess you guys will see more when it's actually started. So see you guys in a bit. Bye. Okay, so I thought we would just do an explanation the best way to use the tile cutter for those that are trying to do a tiling project. So I use ceramic tiles, but this works for glass as well. You just want to score the top of it, the glass side, or in my case, the ceramic side. And here I was actually doing this wrong. So the better way to do it was to leave it up towards the top. And you see how I tried to put the pressure in the middle? And then it snapped all those pieces. So what I should have done was left it on that straight edge towards the front of it. And I should have put the pressure at the very top of it. And after we figured this out, they snapped a lot easier and a lot more precise. So you just score it by rolling that razor right across the top there. And then I did it a few times. You can generally hear the sound it's making as it's scoring. So you should be able to hear something. And then you put the that lever that's dragging behind there, you push it down on top. And then you push down. So, and just do gentle pressure and it should snap. So I hope that helps. And yeah, good luck. have the last one, and you can see it happen. Oh. It has been done. I could just all done 12-hour day of tiling. So tired. But I'll show you. First of all, my hands are so dirty. Yeah, it's all been done. The outlets were extremely difficult. I had to cut quite amazing shapes. Oh, am I gonna... I don't know if that's gonna work. I think I'm supposed to cut one for right there. I'm gonna have to double check that. Oy. Okay, so yeah, it is done, sort of. Now I gotta grout, but I can't believe I did this all in one day. Wow. I'm so tired. My back hurts, my legs hurt, everything hurts. All right. Oh my gosh. Good night. Okay, so it's the next day, and I can definitely feel that I was working for 12 hours yesterday because I hurt. But I have bad news. I have to redo the tile behind the stove, so I'll show you guys. So I think I'll have to zoom in on one of the pictures or something, but it was sagging a little bit. Like, it just wasn't perfectly straight across. You could tell it swayed just a little bit in the middle, but I am gonna have to redo that because you just can't have that. So gotta finish scraping this and we'll start over later. I think what we're gonna do to get it even, because I think it's just the weight, not having a straight line does affect it. I think we're gonna put a 2x4 back there, maybe just straight across, or something even maybe a little bit thinner piece of wood, and then kind of work our way up from there to get it the way it should be. So unfortunately I am gonna have to cut more tiles. I think I'm gonna have to cut those top ones there, and then there was that one right on that edge there needed to be cut. So I don't know if I'll finish this today, and then I need to go get some grout. We're gonna go with a light gray grout and do that. And I was also considering taking these ones off. I mean, they're not too bad, but they're just a hair too small. I could not get the cut the right size. They snapped. Probably with about like 6 of them I tried, and they would just not do it. So gotta take care of all this, but I think I'm just gonna take the morning off because I'm in pain. So these kids are just enjoying Bluey, so I can sit here and yeah. I'll check back in later, probably after maybe a shower, and we get more of a plan figured out. I'm just gonna enjoy my coffee and try not to stress too much about it, because it took so long yesterday. I was hoping to be done with the tiling. It's so discouraging, but it's gotta be done, so it'll be nice when it's done the right way. But all right. Okay, so it's quite a bit later in the day. I forgot to show fixing all that stuff just because it was just a pain having to redo it. So I'll just show you guys the finished product of that. I did not grout today like I wanted. I'm gonna wait for the whole thing to dry and probably do it in the morning. So you guys will see that, but I'll show you. I did replace a few underneath the sink too, just because I just wasn't happy with them being shorter. We kind of found a trick to using the tile cutter, which I wish I had it out because I would show it, but I'll show you that maybe another time. Okay, so it's the next morning and I am gonna get started on the grouting. So I think before I do anything, I didn't actually finish it last night. I need to fill in some of the cracks with this quick seal. And then I just gotta take out the spacers, and yeah, then we can start ungrouting and get that done. So I'm gonna get started on it. I needed like a couple days to recover from all the tiling. So it's a bit of a pain getting the mortar cleaned off of the front side of the tiles. I probably should have done it right away after I was laying them, but I was super tired and didn't do it. But there is solutions that you can buy, and like I think you mix it with water and spray it on, and then you can wipe it off. Otherwise, I did read that vinegar works too, which I have a sponge and I've been like just dipping it in, wiping it on there and letting it sit for like a few minutes, and then I come and wipe it off, and it seems to be working a lot better than just trying just straight warm water. So that's what I did for that area over there, and it seemed to have worked. So I just gotta do behind the stove in other areas, and it should be prepped enough for me to be able to start the grout. So thought that was a helpful tip. I mean, another tip would be just wipe it off as soon as you get done. While it's still somewhat soft, probably a lot easier. But, you know, sometimes you don't realize this stuff until after you're done, and you're usually tired after doing it, so just something to think of. Just kind of finishing up. Got the last of it going right now. So I'll show this side. The side's all been done. Next one to be wiped is over by the stove. Yeah. And then he's just doing that a little bit, and we're almost there. You excited, Robbie?
Yeah, it'll look really nice when it's all done.
Yeah. Definitely will be sore for like at least a few days, but it really didn't take that long considering that I was able to do it in a weekend.
She kicked ass and took names.
Yeah, if you do it all in one go, if you can, then it's better. And the more people you have, the better, because you can have like one person cutting tile, another one applying like the mortar to the tile, and then if you have another one placing them, then I mean that's for me, I had to do it by myself for a little bit for like I would say 2/3 of the day, so it took quite a bit of time because I was having to do those 3 parts. But if you have like all 3 people working together, probably would cut that time in like quite a bit. So I guess if you plan on doing your own tiling, get yourself like a group of people together to get it done.
At least 2.
Yeah, at least 2. Okay, so that is the end of the video. I'm super proud of what we accomplished in just a couple days, and it kind of made me laugh as I was editing this video. I looked progressively more crazy as each day went by, so sorry for the crazy looks. I was working in my pajamas this morning, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So thanks for watching, and then I think if I make another one, it'll be trying to finish these cabinets, because that has been a project in itself too. So that and painting. But thanks for sticking around for the tiling. I hope that some of the problems that occurred with me, I hope they're helpful. If someone else who's watching this is doing tiling and you kind of need some tips, hopefully those things help. And thanks for watching. Bye.